Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Lisa, and today I just wanted to show you what we have growing so far. Ryan and I have been having a conversation about all the money we spend on seeds, all the money we spend on Seedstarter, and all the other stuff that goes into it, and all the time we spend, and grow lights, you name it, and we never have enough space. And our season is so short. One of the things that we talked about was, instead of doing seeds, we're going to do starts. But then we had a snowy day and I decided to start some seeds anyway. So let me show you what we have, but I think that we may move towards starts in the future. It's just a heck of a lot easier, quite honestly. So come on along, I'll show you what we got. All right, so indoors we have started, and I started these on March 31st. And so we have habanero, chili, King of the North peppers. We have Moscovich tomatoes, which you can see are doing really well. Tigerella tomatoes. I also have chili peppers here. Then I have some Roma tomatoes, some cauliflower. This is probably my last time I'm going to do cauliflower because we have only had success once. Then we have some Cherokee purple, some black strawberry tomatoes. Let's see here. Yep, that's it for that. These are empty because what I will do is when these get their second leaves, I will separate the tomatoes and other plants and put them in here. Then we have some golden sweet onions in here. I had leftover garlic and I soaked them in water. They rooted and I put them in here and they're growing like crazy. Just because I don't think my garlic is going to make it from last year. We'll see. And then here's more garlic I planted over the weekend. I have a bunch in here and I'm going to transplant it. I know, not the way to do it, but I also have snow on the ground right now. So that's what we're going with. These were my initial seed starts that did not do well. Did not have a good germination rate, except for many of them that came from Rochelle at Brampton Gardener, which was echinacea. I've got some Roselle hibiscus. These did not come from Rochelle, but they're also cauliflower from the first round. These are broccoli from the first round that actually did well. This is huckleberry over here, loofah, and more loofah, huckleberry here, more loofah, and a loofah that is growing so weird, but it's still growing, so I'm leaving it. So let's go outside. Actually, before we go outside, I sprinkled them with cinnamon because they say that putting cinnamon on top actually helps to prevent like the mold and the mildew from growing. Some of them had it because of the fact that it had already started before I learned that. So, but, ooh, I see we've got a King of the North pepper coming up. All right, let's go outside. As you can see, we still have a lot of snow on the ground, but it's 64 degrees today. I moved the winter sowing jugs out of that garden because I wanted that to defrost because we have asparagus in there and we also have horseradish in there. And so I have 15 jugs. I just did these 3 today, and they have sugar snap peas, regular peas, and some more broccoli. Then I had a bunch that I did a couple weeks ago, and then these are the initial ones. Whole bunch of different plants planted. If you remember in another video, I said I planted the same thing that I planted indoors that didn't do well germinating, so I don't hold out much hope for them because we had that deep freeze after, but we'll see. Let me show you our blueberry bushes and raspberry bushes. Complete and utter mess in here that I'm working on cleaning up. But these are the raspberries that we bought and the blueberries at the same time. Look at the blueberries. And I'm convinced they've got buds on them. So I have them in here because it's a cold room and I closed the door and we are keeping them wet, but we really don't want them to come out of dormancy yet because I haven't been able to get them in the ground. The ground right now, even though it's warmer, It's going to take probably another 3 or 4 days for us to hopefully get the ground cold enough. But then we have to worry about them because they're not dormant. So we're going to have to wait longer. I don't know at this point because I have to test soil and stuff. But thanks to Annette at the Cow Emporium, I've got them in here. I'm keeping them wet, but I've been trying to keep them as cold as possible. But the darn things decided to grow. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. That's what we've got growing right now. Zone 4B, Southern Black Hills, South Dakota. Not much going on. I don't hold out much hope for the blueberries. I'm going to try my darndest by doing some soil testing, but I don't hold out much hope. We have not had a lot of success with blueberries here before. We've planted them a couple times, but for the price, I wasn't passing them up because I prefer to have some kind of perennial fruit bushes here. And I know they take a while. My dad had them, so we're going to give them a shot. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care.